Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we delve into The Leading Brain by Friederike Fabritius and Hans W. Hagemann. This groundbreaking work challenges the conventional wisdom on productivity, unveiling the real workings of the brain in the high-stress environment of the modern workplace. With insights drawn from cutting-edge research and scientific data, The Leading Brain provides actionable advice on forming productive habits, assembling and nurturing ideal teams, and optimizing staff performance. Friederike Fabritius, a renowned neuropsychologist, brings her extensive experience in aiding top business leaders worldwide to this enlightening book. As head of the Neuro Leadership Practice Group and a sought-after keynote speaker, her expertise shines through every chapter, offering readers a scientifically backed roadmap to excellence. Hans W. Hagemann, co-author and innovation and leadership expert, complements this with his workshops that have transformed leadership practices, making him a pivotal figure in the field. The Leading Brain is essential reading for psychology students, managers, and supervisors eager to enhance their leadership capabilities, as well as anyone interested in self-improvement. Through the author's compelling combination of neuropsychological expertise and leadership experience, this book not only educates but also inspires change in the way we understand and apply the science of the brain in our daily professional lives. The Leading Brain: Powerful Science-Based Strategies for Achieving Peak Performance. Introduction. Discover the science of leading effectively. Harness neuroscience for better decisions. In today's dynamic world, the shelves are brimming with guides on leadership, each promising the secret formula to success. Yet, the essence of true leadership often eludes those caught in the whirlwind of trendy terminology and fleeting fads. Where can we turn for enduring wisdom on leadership? The answer lies not in the pages of the latest bestseller, but within the intricate workings of the human brain. Neuropsychology offers a treasure trove of insights on leadership that are grounded in the scientific understanding of how we think, feel, and act. This fascinating branch of science sheds light on the psychological processes behind our behaviors, providing a solid foundation for making informed leadership decisions. Whether you're steering a team at work or navigating the complexities of personal development, the principles of neuroscience can illuminate your path to success. By diving into the neural underpinnings of our daily interactions, we gain access to a suite of tools for building healthy habits, comprehending diverse personality types, and optimizing performance across the board. This exploration into the brain's mechanisms reveals that even aspects of our lives we often take for granted, like stress and sleep, play critical roles in shaping our leadership abilities. We'll explore the surprising benefits of managing stress levels, striking that delicate balance where stress acts not as a hindrance, but as a catalyst for growth and resilience. The unsung hero of peak performance, sleep, will be unveiled for its indispensable role in keeping our minds sharp and our decision-making skills top-notch. Finally, the question of what makes an ideal team will be addressed. By understanding the neuroscience behind effective teams, we can cultivate environments where diversity of thought and unity of purpose coalesce into a powerhouse of innovation and productivity. Embark on this journey through the landscapes of the mind, where science meets leadership, and discover how to leverage the latest insights from neuroscience to elevate your leadership game. Part 1. Unlocking the Optimal Performance Zone. How Stress and Testosterone Interplay. Have you ever wondered about the science behind hitting the perfect home run or acing a service game in tennis? It all comes down to finding that elusive sweet spot, a concept familiar to athletes, which is also pivotal in identifying the optimal performance level in our professional and personal lives. It turns out, just like in sports, there's a psychological sweet spot that can catapult us into a state of unparalleled productivity and focus, but it's governed by an intricate balance of stress. The discovery that peak performance is directly linked to a specific level of stress traces back to a groundbreaking study by psychologists Robert Yerkes and John Dodson in 1908. They observed that rats navigating mazes performed better under mild stress, but fell into disarray under too much pressure. This introduced the world to the concept of a stress sweet spot, a perfect blend of pressure that maximizes attentiveness and effectiveness. For humans, this translates into a fascinating psychological balance. Too little stress might leave us disengaged and bored, while too much can push us into a state of panic, rendering us incapable of concentration. The quest, then, is to find that ideal stress level that makes us focused, alert, and ready to tackle challenges head-on. But here's where it gets interesting. The optimal amount of stress isn't a one-size-fits-all. Research suggests that men, on average, might require a higher dose of stress to reach their peak performance, potentially due to higher testosterone levels, which are linked to a greater readiness for risk-taking and seeking thrill. This hormone plays a critical role in defining our stress threshold and thereby our performance zone. Moreover, as we journey through life, our body's chemistry changes, with testosterone levels generally decreasing with age. This shift means that the amount of stress needed to hit our performance sweet spot also adjusts over time. So whether you're stepping up to bat in a game or gearing up to tackle a major project at work, remember, the secret to unlocking your highest potential lies in striking that perfect balance of stress, tailored to your unique physiological makeup and life stage. Part 2. The secret to mastering your emotions? Prioritize your sleep. Consider the iconic Zinedine Zidane and his unforgettable moment of fury during the 2006 World Cup final, a headbutt that shocked spectators around the globe. It's incidents like these that prompt the question, what was going through his mind? Chances are, not much was, in the rational sense. In moments of intense emotion, our brain's more civilized area, known as the prefrontal cortex, often takes a backseat to the limbic system, an ancient and instinct-driven region of the brain. This sudden takeover by the limbic system can be traced back to the survival instincts of our ancestors. They needed quick, almost automatic reactions to threats in their environment, be it a lurking predator or a rival tribe. This act now, think later approach was essential for survival then. But in contemporary settings, what the brain perceives as a threat has drastically evolved. Nowadays, a challenging coworker or a pressing deadline provokes the same instinctual response that once served to fend off wild animals. When the limbic system overwhelms our rational thought processes, the consequences can be dire, especially in a professional context. The good news? There's a remarkably straightforward strategy to keeping our primal reactions in check and maintaining emotional equilibrium: ample sleep. Matthew Walker, leading the Sleep and Neuroimaging Laboratory at the University of California, Berkeley, highlights a compelling link between sleep deprivation and emotional volatility. According to his research, lack of sleep substantially increases the likelihood by 60% of being swept away by our emotions, leading to decisions we might later regret. In essence, skimping on sleep doesn't just leave you groggy, it hands over the reins to the most primitive parts of your brain, undermining your ability to respond to challenges with grace and deliberation. So, next time you're tempted to cut your sleep short to meet a deadline or prepare for an important meeting, remember that a well-rested brain is your best ally in navigating the complex emotional landscapes of daily life. Prioritize your sleep to master your emotions and maintain control over your actions. Part 3. Harness the power of your unconscious to cultivate positive habits. At first glance, figures like Barack Obama and Jennifer Aniston seem worlds apart. Yet they share a common struggle familiar to many: the challenge of breaking a habit. Habits, whether benign or detrimental, play a significant role in our lives, dictating up to 45% of our daily routines, according to studies from the University of Southern California. The allure of habits lies in their ability to operate without any conscious thought. This gives our brains the freedom to conserve mental energy for more demanding tasks, essentially putting certain actions on autopilot. It's not that our brains are seeking the easy way out. Rather, this efficiency allows us to achieve more throughout our day without becoming mentally depleted. However, the journey to forming beneficial habits is not without its hurdles. Initially, forging a new habit requires deliberate thought and effort, as any novel action demands our full attention. Over time, with repeated practice, these actions demand less cognitive energy, gradually becoming ingrained in our daily lives. The secret to developing new positive habits lies in collaborating with the unconscious part of our mind rather than opposing it. Since habits are often triggered by specific cues, a strategic approach to forming a new habit is to link it to an existing routine. For instance, integrating toothbrushing with your post-breakfast cleanup or associating the organizing of receipts with the startup time of your computer can transform these actions into automatic habits. By leveraging the naturally efficient mechanisms of our brains and consciously attaching new habits to established patterns, we can seamlessly incorporate beneficial behaviors into our lives. It's about understanding the rhythm of our unconscious processes and gently introducing changes that, over time, will lead to the effortless adoption of positive habits. Part 4. Leveraging the unseen wisdom. The power of unconscious intuition in decision-making. Imagine a high-stress scenario. A team of firefighters is battling a blazing kitchen fire. The lieutenant in charge senses something amiss. Despite the roaring flames in the kitchen, the living room's temperature is inexplicably high. Trusting his gut, he commands an immediate evacuation. Moments later, the living room floor collapses into a fiery chasm. This incident showcases the incredible capability of our unconscious intuition, guiding us through complex situations where conscious reasoning might falter. In moments where logic seems to fail, our unconscious mind steps in, a silent guardian armed with intuition. This intuition isn't a mystical force. It's the culmination of our unconscious mind at work, processing vast amounts of information beyond the capability of our conscious awareness. While our working memory, the conscious part of our brain, juggles a maximum of 4 pieces of information at a time, the unconscious mind harbors an expansive reservoir of knowledge, making it an unparalleled source of intuitive wisdom. Such intuition proves invaluable in complex scenarios, where a thorough assessment exceeds our conscious mind's processing power. Think of assessing the structural integrity of an unfamiliar building engulfed in flames, or making a split-second decision that could mean life or death. Here, intuition becomes not just helpful but essential. Despite its proven efficacy, intuition often finds itself undervalued in a world where rational thought and logic are held in the highest regard. This preference for reason over instinct dates back to the Enlightenment, a period that championed rationality and scientific advancement, but in the process sidelined intuitive judgment. Yet the tide is turning. Intuition is gradually regaining its rightful place as a critical component of decision-making. As we navigate complex and uncertain environments, trusting in the unseen wisdom of our unconscious mind can lead to more effective and timely decisions. By embracing our intuitive insights as complementary to logical analysis, we unlock a more holistic approach to problem-solving that harnesses the best of both worlds. Part 5. The winning formula for unparalleled teamwork. Embrace diversity in personalities and talents. In the realm of comic books, the debut of the Fantastic Four by Stan Lee in 1961 brought to life a groundbreaking concept. A team where each member's unique abilities complemented the others, creating an unstoppable force. This fictional team's success is rooted in diversity, a principle that's just as potent when applied to real-world teams. In dynamic teams beyond the pages of comic books, it's the blend of distinct skills and personalities that paves the way for exceptional achievements. Dr. Helen Fisher, a renowned biological anthropologist, has delved into neuroscientific data and surfaced with 4 fundamental personality types that encapsulate the vast spectrum of human attributes. The explorer thrives on adventure and risk, driven by the thrill of discovery and the dopamine-fueled satisfaction that comes with it. They excel in environments where innovation and imagination are paramount. Contrasting the explorer, the builder epitomizes steadiness and reliability, guided by the serotonin-infused comfort of stability. Builders offer a grounding presence, ensuring the team remains anchored and focused. The negotiator emerges as the empathetic core of the team. Graced with exceptional verbal skills and an intuitive understanding of human emotions thanks to a surge in estrogen, they foster harmony and understanding within the group. Lastly, the director brings a decisive edge with a competitive spirit driven by testosterone. This personality type excels in leadership roles, steering the team towards strategic victories with clarity and determination. For a team to unlock its full potential, these distinct personalities need to not only coexist but synergize. Each member's unique contributions and perspectives enrich the collective effort, propelling the team toward innovative solutions and unparalleled success. However, leading such a diverse ensemble requires astute management strategies. The explorer's insatiable curiosity necessitates assignments that challenge and engage, while the negotiator's sensitivity to recognition demands consistent acknowledgement and appreciation. Directors thrive in clearly defined hierarchies, which mitigate potential power struggles, and builders prefer predictability, valuing the ability to plan and execute without abrupt changes. In essence, fostering a team that mirrors the diversity and harmony of the Fantastic Four does not solely hinge on assembling a variety of skills and talents. It's about nurturing an environment where each personality type can flourish, where every member feels valued and understood. This is the cornerstone of constructing a team not just capable of succeeding, but destined to excel. Part 6. Navigating the impact of social pain in the workplace. Remember the old adage, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me." Well, modern science begs to differ. It turns out that words, just like physical blows, can indeed leave marks, though these are of a different, more hidden kind. Research has illuminated a fascinating similarity between the brain's reaction to physical pain and social pain. Both scenarios light up identical areas within our neural landscape, underscoring the profound linkage between the psychological anguish of rejection and the tangible discomfort of injury. This revelation casts a new light on human experiences, particularly emphasizing the deep impact that social rejection or the loss of a loved one can have, mirroring the distress of physical pain. In one groundbreaking study, participants engaged in a simple computer game of catch believed they were playing with human partners who were, unbeknownst to them, algorithms designed to eventually exclude them from the game. The participants' brains responded to this exclusion with patterns strikingly similar to those experienced during physical pain, highlighting the profound effect of social rejection. In the professional sphere, understanding the parallels between social and physical pain offers invaluable insights for managers and team leaders. Acknowledging that employees grappling with social pain, be it from personal rejection or loss, might not operate at their usual capacity is essential. This realization could significantly shift how workplace support systems and dynamics are structured. To mitigate the detrimental effects of social pain and ensure that no team member feels isolated or excluded, managers should proactively foster a culture of inclusivity and mutual respect. Monitoring team dynamics closely and encouraging positive interactions among employees are crucial steps in crafting a supportive work environment. Moreover, building strong personal connections with each team member allows managers to stay attuned to the well-being of their staff, providing a foundation for emotional support and recognition. By regularly engaging with employees, asking about their lives outside of work, and expressing genuine appreciation for their contributions, managers can reinforce the sense of belonging and value within the team. Cultivating such an environment not only counteracts the negative consequences of social pain, but also elevates the overall performance and morale of the workforce. In doing so, companies can create a nurturing space where employees feel valued, respected, and most importantly, part of a cohesive community. Final summary. In the quest for effective leadership, it's easy to be swayed by the allure of buzzwords and trendy methodologies. However, the essence of impactful leadership transcends fleeting trends, rooted firmly in the rich soil of science and neuropsychology. This exploration into the brain's intricate operations offers profound insights that can revolutionize the way we lead and interact within our teams and organizations. Understanding the complex psychological processes that drive our thoughts, emotions, and actions is not merely an academic pursuit, it's a practical toolkit for any leader aspiring to make a difference. Neuroscience illuminates the underlying mechanics of human behavior, providing a robust foundation for decision-making and strategy formulation. In essence, embracing neuropsychology in leadership is about aligning with the timeless principles of human cognition and behavior. It's a call to move beyond superficial management fads and to anchor leadership practices in the solid ground of scientific knowledge. This approach not only enhances our leadership skills, but also enriches our interactions, ensuring we lead with both wisdom and empathy. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.